Hello students, I will start with the chapter Africa. So Africa is the second most or the second largest continent and the second most populous continent of the world. About 15% of the world human population is found over there. It is also considered as the oldest inhabited territory of the earth. With the human species originated from this country. The word populous means actually the word populous came from the word population. When the amount of the population is high, we generally call of any continent is very high, we call it as generally as the populous continent. So Africa is the second largest continent of the world, and almost 15% of the world population is found in the Africa. So that is why it is also called as the second most populous continent of the world. I am saying about continent, not countries. Countries and the continent are different. Okay, Africa is the second most populous continent of the world. Okay, so it is also considered as the oldest inhabited territory on the earth also, because it is being find out that I think you have studied in your history that the human species has been first found in the African region, and from Africa they have migrated, or they went to the other parts of the world. So that is why it is said that it is considered as the oldest inhabited territory on the earth, with the human species originating from this continent. So one of the world's great civilization, that is the Egyptian civilization, has emerged in the Africa itself along the Mediterranean coast in the Nile Valley. Africa is also considered Africa is once also considered as the dark continent too. Let us see why it is being considered once as a dark continent. So this is the map of the Africa, you all can see. So Africa is bordered by many deserts and the Rift Valley. So you can see over here the Sahara Desert is present, and the name Sahara Desert is being mentioned over here. Apart from the Sahara Desert, it has also got different kinds of the desert, like the Kalahari Desert that is present over here, the Namib Desert that is present over here. So almost in all the locations, specifically in the northernmost section and also in the southernmost section of the Africa, the deserts are present. Okay, along with that, the Rift Valley is present. The Great African Rift Valley or the Great Ethiopian Rift Valley that is present over here, which have caused obstruction for the explorer to reach into this continent. Why obstruction? Because it was very difficult at that point of the time to cross this deserts and the rift valleys and to reach this continent. Okay, along with that, you can see the equator is passing through this portion or this through central portion of the Africa. So in this portion, the equatorial zone, we have the equatorial forest, which again is causing a hindrance. Then the fast moving rivers that are present over here are with many impassable rapids and the large waterfalls also created hindrance for the explorer to explore this African country. Okay, so as a result of that, Africa is left as unknown for thousands of the year, and thus the Africa is considered as the dark continent. The vast Sahara Desert it has acted as a great geographical barrier or geographical obstruction. It's not only the physical hindrance that is stopped people from reaching or stopped people from exploring Africa, but also the climate of the Africa. The climate of the Africa is very hot and humid type, and this hot and humid type of the climate, along with the dense forest that are present in the Africa, which is infested with wild animals, have restricted the people to enter into this continent and to explore the continent. So that is why once upon a time Africa is considered as the dark continent. So this is the end of this video. I'll continue with the next of the portion in the next video. Thank you everyone.